Freedom 35, 5, 5, 5.
Dude, start the podcast.
Wow.
Mike SNEK 1 2 1 2.
Oh, Mike's hot, Scott.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Snake.
Welcome. That just snuck up on me right there. Welcome everybody to Freedom 35ers, Cardano NFT podcast, episode 75, technically episode 76 for all the OGs out there. My name is Tommy. I go by TOWMY.
My name is TJ. I go by Lazy T.
And I am the other Tom. I go by Lavish Bear.
And tonight, Stom?
Tom Coin.
Stom Coin. Oh, okay. Tom Coin. I got you.
Tom Coin, yeah.
The little dollar sign.
Stom if you want. That actually is great because, I mean, it's perfect for like goes into the meat.
Yeah, Stom.
Call it Stom.
Stom.
Yeah, for sure. Get ready. Be on the lookout.
I'm ready. I would love Tom Coin. That'd be great. You got TJ over there who's down there a little. I'm a snake.
I'm a snake.
You got me up here, a sneaky little snake. A lot of SNEK going on over here tonight. It's just been the popular thing going on throughout the Cardano community. So Monday night kind of set it in motion. Last night we got a chance to talk about it on the live stream, and tonight, guess what? We're going to talk about it again. No, it should be some fun, man. What's been going on, guys? Another week, another episode. 3 nights in a row this week, and TJ's just getting burned out. He's getting a little sick over there.
I couldn't make last night.
It's been a while since we've done the like. It just seemed like because even today I was just like, damn, we have a show tonight. Like I totally forgot because we did that last night.
Yep.
Yeah, we missed you, TJ. That was we would have had the perfect amount even too. It would have balanced it out for my puzzle brain.
Yeah, I know. I saw that because Thor didn't show up either, so we were a little mismatched there in the boxes. I was there in spirit. I was in chat. He laid up in bed with a cold rag on my forehead with a fever, trying to break that shit because it was I was burning up for real. It was one of the highest you've ever had in a while.
Yeah, dude. Speaking of the CNFT live over there, that was episode 3 of the live. Is SNEK? There we go. I was making sure that the SNEK didn't sneak up on my screen share. SNEK didn't, sneak up on my screen share. That's another one of those tongue. I can't even say tongue twisters.
Do you guys just want to restart real fast?
Yeah, guys, just rewind it back. No, speaking of the CNFT live, like you said, TJ, we missed you out there, but it was good to catch up with all the different content creators inside the space.
It was great to catch up with them.
TJ did. You were over in chat. You're hanging out with everybody. It was a good time.
I did a plug for the whole chat.
Plugged it up. I mean, it was good. I enjoyed it, but it was always a good time to catch up with everybody too. I think it was 9 months since the last time we did one of these, and stuff's evolved so much in the space. Some different project people over here like Block. You have Heaps. You got Blake now, and even Atlanta. They all have their different projects that they're doing. So it was cool to hear from everybody. And shout out to that game at the end of the night. I think that was a great way to go ahead and end the stream with just some personal bias and bags involved on a nice little good old fashioned like March Madness like tournament style bracket. It was fun.
That'd be cool to actually run with the whole like Twitter and community on Twitter, I should say. I would be curious to see who would actually win.
Because 100% be a popularity contest as far as just like whose Twitter and Discord is the most active. But it would be just interesting to test that kind of as like a measurement of like whose community shows up the most to this.
Yep.
I obviously Mallet Order was up there, and I think they officially took the win over Space Buds in the end. But there was some upsets for sure that were early on. People Hosky went down early. Aeonium Sky took out Orima without even a question. I thought that was kind of
Block Owls went far.
Oh wow.
Block Owls went far. Yeah, Block Owls went far. There was quite a few of them that did pretty well out there. But it was just a fun way to kind of see everybody's like little mindset where their bags maybe were sitting, or just you were kind of pulled between two. I know the one that really got me the most was Raccoon Syndicate versus Yummy. That was a tough one.
Ooh,
that's a hard pick right there. I don't even think
that was purposeful.
I don't even think I answered that one. I just kind of got to the point where I didn't need to vote anymore. I was just like, all right, well, I will. Yeah. So
real quick, did you guys notice that Block and Atlantic were in the same house?
I said that though. Yeah, they must have been sharing sitting at one big desk.
Yeah, okay.
They have the same couch in their rooms too. It's really
same
weird.
Exact couch.
Yeah, they're in maybe different time zones, so they just shared the room at different times. They were just one in the future, one in the past, just doing their thing.
I will say we need to restream is a little rough on the.
I don't know why.
Just even just the resources, we had quite a bit of lag and stuff. I noticed. So.
I wonder if it's because we do the backgrounds. I didn't even think about that. But Block was saying that he was lagging.
No, you could. I saw Block Black, but you can see it even when he moves. It takes a while for like.
What I'm saying, I'm wondering
like,
if it's because they were using we use backgrounds, so they were
yeah,
using
but I'm just saying,
too.
you know,
Well,
like
no.
StreamYard handles that fantastic. Even the just your green screen in general didn't look at, you know.
Well, I don't know which one Blake pays for, but that was the reason. That was the issue we were having with ours, because if we wanted to pay for the extra like video quality, we had to pay
Bandwidth,
almost like
yeah. We
yeah.
needed to
So
upgrade our bandwidth, and it was like that.
He had to be
$100 a
up
month or
there.
something crazy.
I could choose the 1080p option last night, so I did see that.
we could choose that too for the $50 one we were paying for, but
No, it's only 720.
Are you sure?
Yep. Yeah, all our videos were in 720.
But either way, I don't know. They're just like, yeah, just the cropping in general is
yeah,
it's just, but you know, silly stuff in the background. It was still a great, fun episode for sure. And we got it done in a little bit quicker amount of time, I think. I feel like at least it moved fast this time.
2 hours and 40 something. Yeah, it wasn't too bad, right?
Which is, you know, makes sense. But I feel like sometimes we barely got to touch on a few topics.
Right.
Just because we had so many giveaways on top of everything too.
Dude, yeah. Speaking of giveaways, dude, shout out to Demosthenes, the whole team over at the Mallard Order, for gifting over at Mallard for the stream. That was a fun little, like, such a high value like thing too, just to kind of sneak in there. But they did a great job. And that duck, honestly, I was kind of jealous.
That's a sick duck. I know, that's a sick.
Who won the duck? I forgot.
I forget, somebody with the name of it starts with a J over there. They had a Goomble's PFP. And that's they were super PFP now. Yeah, they changed it literally to their PFP now on Twitter. So
that's fantastic.
It's good to see that. I didn't see get floored.
I was curious if it was someone that already had a duck or not, or if they were able to get into Mallard for the first time with the.
He said,
that's always like, you know, the hope that someone new. It's like, I've wanted one of these. This is awesome.
Yeah, he was like really excited about it. So that was really cool to see. So huge shout out to the team from Mallard, always showing up when it comes to the giveaways. They were hanging out over in chat as well. And then shout out to Hoodro and the team over at Old Money. We were out there just got a little after dark for sure, minting the MX bill over there. And
I think it was all like, I mean, obviously there's some language and stuff in it, but then I was like, is Tommy going to play the gentleman slapping his thighs really fast? And sure enough, he did. Yeah, of course.
I had to. Absolutely. It was funny too, because there was like an echo going on when Blake was talking because of it. So it was even funnier. I just love catching Heaps off guard. I was like, hey, what color is your underwear? And he's just like, green.
He just did it right there on camera, as you said.
I just watched it. That was funny.
Yeah,
that's perfect timing.
And it was funny too, because the bill came out and like the bottom, like right of it came out as sketchy on that. So that was funny. And then shout out to I think it was Triple Threat that ended up winning that bill over there. And it was fun too, because it was Chronic and Chrissy's first time seeing it. So you just see Chronic's face. He's just like, what like what's going on right now? So it was fun to see that, man. And that's always, I think, my favorite part about this is just when like seeing people's reactions to this. Like, yo, you gotta check this out. Like, see how cool this is. At least in like my mind, when you're doing it live too, it just adds to like the experience. And then Tommy
going to share that for sure.
Yeah, and then it was just cool that they were even able, with the tech that they have, to even offer me like a discount. They like just discounted it through the account, which I thot was pretty neat. Without even having to do anything. So shout out to.
I thought for sure, like, not that I doubted them, but just, you know, the nature of live streams. It's like, of course, this isn't going to work right now. Like, something's everything went wrong. You're going to spend 400 ADA just because you already said we were giving one away or something. And yeah, I mean, it went through, no problem. Just like it normally does. That's crazy that it was able to get set up like that. And just a cool way to do it, instead of just being like, hey, we're going to give you a bill to give away or something, or you choosing one. It was like, we're going to provide the whole experience. Like, you're going to get to see the whole thing.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, big shout out to everybody who jumped onto the stream last night. It was a lot of fun to catch up with everybody. And it's fun to see that I think the majority of everybody that we started with is still here doing stuff inside the space and all growing. So that's always encouraging. And it's fun to kind of grow alongside everybody. So definitely need to do that and not wait 9 months in between the next one. Maybe we'll do something after summer. Who knows? We'll see what happens.
But there's some stuff coming up hopefully for summer that'll get, you know, everyone together again.
Mm-hmm. You need to get Heaps and Atlantic on our channel though, for sure.
Yeah, we definitely need to do that. We were slacking on that end. We also did a live stream on Monday that we were referencing over our good old F35 Live. Just hit our year, which was crazy the week before that. So that was wild to see that we've been doing that for a year, and here we are. It's like, what are we talking about each week? I always look like when we go to like log into something, I'm like what's going on? Is there anything minting? Like, we're in the spare market, and like lo and behold, something always kind of works its way like out when we do these things. And then big like shout out too, because we had an impromptu guest that we weren't planning, but a project that kind of like popped up on our radar was Mongrels. a new cool project, and just being able to like connect with them through the Discord and work something out to be able to get them on stream that night. The founder, Render, and shout out to Swaggins over in the Discord, basically connecting us and getting us making that possible.
Very professional before. It was cool to hear his backstory and his experience, and that, you know, Valkry is the business first, and they weren't expecting to fund the project with the people minting the NFTs. They already had the funding themselves to, you know, get Valkry going. So the NFTs were just another extension to what they already have going on. I thought that was refreshing to hear from a project. I always like to hear when they have a project first or a game first, that we always say, and then they do the NFT secondary. So that's always cool to see that they're smart enough and they're successful enough to do that.
It's just cool too, hearing that, like, you know, he's had so much experience on different blockchains, and like his reasoning and how he ended up, you know, coming to Cardano. It was just interesting to hear.
It was interesting,
creator side,
right? And the fact that he just kind of drops it like softly, he's like, "Oh yeah, I'm the founder of Metaverse Miami."
I know, that is wild, right?
I was like,
talking about going there, yeah.
That was crazy. So, and then the big thing that got like Mongrels, like it kind of got us on our attention, was the fact that they had that they put that John, I guess it was John from the CF Foundation, how he was kind of connecting with the Cardano NFT community, was trying to bridge that gap. And then like literally like a week later, he's like, "Yeah, I'm leaving." And everybody was like, "Oh man, we're getting rugged over here. Our guy, that any progress we just made is just like disappearing because now he's gone." And there are these guys, after hearing it from them, he mentioned that he was going to be advising for Mongrels. And I think that's what really got our like attention, or at least the community's attention. And then from them listening to that interview with Render, the founder over there, he's just like, "Yeah, we didn't ever had that set up. And like, that was never like a thing before that happened. It's just, but when I found out it happened, I called him up and we were able to work something out and get him set up."
So headhunter action, right? We went out and got the man he wanted.
Dude,
he's available. Get him on my team. All right, cool, perfect. Let's do this. Love that.
That was a dope little way to hear about that. But yeah, I think new mints coming up. Mongrels is up on that list, I think, for us after hearing from the team. They've got a mint coming up on the 11th, 10 a.m. Eastern, 60 USD, 29.99 supply. Seeing that, how do you guys feel after hearing from them too? I think it's a little bit different, but looking at the supply, the mint price, does this feel more in line a little bit maybe with what the community may be receptive to?
Absolutely. Especially with the quantity, right? It's only 2,999 and it's only 60 USD. So 2021 in USD, projects were minting for more than that. So I think that is a nice, fair price for a project, especially a project that's already established with a brand, to not ask for too much for the community. And it feels more exclusive as well, because the quantity is so low. And he also made a good point too. He was like, you know, how do you make dogs look cool or badass in a sense?
Yeah.
And I think they nailed it, honestly, because I like some of those sneak peeks they have. They're pretty dope. I like them a lot.
It reminds me, remember, they just dropped a 1-of-1 over here, which was pretty cool to see. But it reminds me of, remember that clothing brand Big Dog or whatever it was, with like a St. Bernard.
No way. That's not what it reminds you of.
It reminds me of that.
No.
Not, like just the dog, like the more beefier, like more like macho looking dog.
Oh, I get it. So you're correlating that they're both dogs. Got it. Cool. Perfect. Okay.
Dude, we're gonna go back.
It really reminds me of the Georgia Bulldogs. You know,
that's more so like it. So the image, as far as what they look like, it looks similar to that. Nah, I wouldn't go Big Dog St. Bernard, Tommy. Come on. Anyone knows what Big Dog is, tell Tommy he is office rocker on that one.
You're great. All right. Well, all right. Maybe in my head I pictured it.
You pulled it up, didn't you? Let's show the class what you found.
I will say that this one right here, can you see this right here?
Yeah. Yes.
This right here, maybe.
So similar. You got it. Nailed it.
That one.
How about that one right there with the green background? What do you think? Similar or no?
Green. This one. Oh, dude, I remember that one a little different. I don't know if we're gonna not safe for work.
I think you
pull down over here.
Missed the mark on that one there, Tommy.
Hey, dude, this one right here, maybe straight on.
Because he got like a little snarl and he's pointing off the distance.
Dude, your brother used to have this shirt right here, the South Park one, or something.
I might have had that shirt. I used to have that one. I used to have a poker one. I used to have a shit ton of those Big Dog ones. It was at the outlet malls we used to go to.
You know when you think like you remember something and then you see it and you're just like, yeah, it didn't.
Oh, that Big Dog. Look at that one. I can see that one, the 2017 one. Go up.
Yeah, 2017.
Right there. To the right of the Frisbee. Go to the Frisbee.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, I can see that one.
All right. You know what? All right. Anyway, the fun part about this too is the fact that that Render is actually the artist too.
Yes, that is cool to hear.
So he draws all these, and he felt like he reignited like a passion, like in his life. He was able to like work it out into this project. He said he was successful outside of this. So I get a little more bullish too every time I see our boy Clark Kent over there getting into some projects. He's been great at getting into some things. So it's on his radar. I saw he bought one of the decks too recently. So he's in that like founders club.
Oh, really? Nice. That's awesome.
Yep.
That's what made me bullish on SNEK was Clark Kent posting about it that day. Obviously, I missed the pre-sub, but when he posted, I was like, all right, I gotta get in on this.
Oh, we're dude, the alpha groups right there. But the cool thing about the decks too, if you guys we learned a little bit about, this is basically was like their founders mint, where there's 222 of these, and you're able to claim these depending on the rarity level. Sooner the higher the rarity, the quicker you can claim like during the period. I think stuff is claimable right now, but you can get an actual deck in real life. So they minted for like roughly like 380 ADA, maybe it's 379, something like that. To mint these 222 of them, and then once you claim the deck, it burns the NFT, and you get a founder's pass NFT from there. So these are deflationary too. So the longer that people hold off, maybe the more rare these things get. So that was really neat.
That's obviously the grip tape on the left, right?
Yeah. I was about to say, I was about to get into that's 100%.
I was gonna ask, but I was like, it seems pretty self-explanatory, but I wanted to confirm that.
Yeah, it's cool though. I love that fact that you can get a tangible item right off the bat from that. So that was a good way to
get good too. Some of them look really good.
Oh, the designs are really neat. So I was like, damn, what if I go on to go take that out to like the skate park, dude? I'll just first off bust my ass. Second off, I wouldn't want to ruin that.
Not trying to break my arms. So no, thank you.
Well, I think they've nailed the brand perfectly as far as the name, even the font they're using, the images they're putting on those boards. I think they're nailing the brand to a T. So I think it will be very successful. All they have to do is sign a couple of pro skaters, your up and coming skaters. I think he was talking about. I think this thing will do very, very well in Web 2 and helping bridge Web 2 to Web 3 for sure.
The fun thing about them is they're saying they're going that more collectors kind of exclusive route, like the Supreme kind of drop style, where it's like exclusive, it sells out quick, and like they're very high quality. Like that's what they're focusing on. So like you said, if they can establish a credibility too within the skate scene, if that's what they're trying to build, and people want to go towards this brand, obviously that makes the most sense for them to be successful, to give some legitimacy behind like the actual story that they're building off of.
Do you still have your skateboards? Either of you?
I wish, I
still have mine. Mine's in the garage.
I had to get rid of all that shit.
World Industry?
Too much space.
No, it's my Zero board.
Really? You still
I don't have my World Industry one anymore. Now I have the Zero board.
Damn, the World Industries, dude. Shout out to them. Now you can get them like Walmart. It's really
all about Enjoy.
Spitfire. Oh, Enjoy was good.
I was Baker
bearings.
Baker for a little bit.
Board. I remember that.
Baker. There was man. There was one other one. I'm trying to think of, man.
I had the Globe shoes. Remember the soaps when you would like get to grind the rails, the soap shoes?
I do remember those. I remember Globe. I had a bunch of Osiris, DC. God, there's one other one.
I remember how comfortable their shoes were.
They're like pillows.
Literally
pillows.
So cushiony.
I love that, and the fact too for these guys' Discord for the Mongrels and stuff, they have like skate clips and stuff like that of like people's personal stuff. So that's cool. And then the other thing why I think this is be on your radar too is the connections that these guys do have. They said that they're rebranding Metaverse Miami to like this meld thing, and they've got a whole calendar list of all these different parties, different events throughout the year. And one of the big partnerships that they have or they know is D-Gods. And we saw how successful they were up at NFT NYC and how well they're doing. So they've got an exclusive party that they're working with them on August 4th over in Texas this year. So that alone, I think, raises an eyebrow. You've got a lot of big people entering into the space who are starting to follow them. They're doing a bunch of whitelist spots as well. I think they just redid the bot in there too. So you have to go re-verify your assets and some holder roles. And a bunch of people I know in our live stream at least got some whitelist spots. So be interesting to see how these guys do. That supply really big dog.
Disrespect, dude.
That is a little disrespect. All right, fair enough.
Can't go to me saying that.
Fair enough, dude. The other part of this was cool is that like they're doing like exclusive drops and stuff. So they said if you get one of these incredibly rare traits, the little pill boards, you'll actually be able to claim a real deck in real life.
Oh, that's freaking cool. I like that.
So I love when you can do like certain things like that where they can give back, and it's not just like, oh, I got this picture online right now. That's part of this brand. Like it can actually use this or have a story to tell. By collecting it. So,
and I like that because I think if the Valkyries, you have to burn to get the board.
Correct.
Yeah. So I think for that though, you get to keep the mongrel.
Yeah.
You just get a free board.
Yeah, that's even better right there. So pill popper trait. Keep an eye out for that.
Very rare though.
Syrup sipping.
Hey, Bill Pop services, man. Yeah, shout out to Mongrels over there. Yo, I'm
So
a
later,
snake.
the neck.
We talked about this again. And it's, dude, you know what's crazy to me is that, like, I was just having some fun last night. Like, I posted this little meme, like Cardano has meme coins, having fun. But the amount of engagement that this got, like, I mean, every now and then you'll catch something that catches wind, but like the support, the community, and people that I don't recognize at all, like inside, most of the time inside Cardano, you get a gist of like the same kind of people, or at least like PFPs of Cardano stuff. You're getting people from all over the place because this thing has been trending that much, this little SNEK token. And it really has started to kind of transcend Cardano in a way. It is becoming like a meme coin. It's not just a Cardano meme coin. Like it's really starting to make that kind of wave right now. And it's ushering in a new wave of just trading over on the Cardano blockchain. That's kind of either like got people a little more lighthearted. I've seen some people also get some takes inside the community or kind of like, it's just so like, why are we embracing this pump and dump culture? Like, I don't know. Has your thoughts changed on this? Because this is obviously the SNEK has done its thing over these last few days. If you look at the chart,
I mean, with any project, any coin, there's always gonna be somebody left with the bag, right? It's just how smart and how your timing is working on that. I mean, that's just gonna happen all the time till the end of time of cryptocurrency, honestly. So people that are getting upset about it, it's just like, come on, just take a chill pill a little bit. It's fun for now. It's you know sparking something in the community again. People are getting interest. People from other blockchains are looking over here and say, what's this snake coin? So I think it's just take a little, step back and realize that it's all fun right now. And honestly, this SNEK coin has a lot of utility potentially. I said some people were saying the tokenomics are really good. I haven't dove into it specifically myself, but there's going to be some utility for it. It's not just 100% a meme coin. They're going to give it some value outside of all the other pump and dumps that we used to call them.
yeah, I mean, there's definitely not just, it's not your typical meme coin in a sense where a meme coin, for the most part, when people think of that, it's just like, hey, is there initial liquidity behind it? The people who got in early, they sell on everybody. It just eventually dies down to zero. And then it does its cycle and they do a new one, and that's the end of it. Where in this case, you've got the guy, Goofy Chris, inside the community. He's been there for a while. And he's actually put like a little bit of like a chart behind it. Like, here's our tokenomics. Hey, we've done a fair launch. 0% has gone to the founder over here. I know you guys know Arctic Alpha.
Yes,
he's got the mutant thing. He actually did a whole article, like a Medium article on SNEK. And it was interesting to like kind of read through it because he actually breaks it down in like a way that maybe, hey, it's a meme coin, yes. But there is a lot. The reason that Pepe did as well as it did was because it was so like just as such a fair launch. As Pepe, basically 93% of the tokens were sent to the liquidity pool, whereas 90% are sent over to the SNEK liquidity pool. And they've still got special utility that's to be announced over here. They've got airdrops from like memes and contests that they drop every now and like, if you guys are looking to get in or at least potentially get some free stuff, turn on the notifications for these guys because they do like these little like first 10 holders to comment whatever over here get a free airdrop.
yeah.
So, and the majority of the token, I don't know if it was 82% or something like that, is already out in circulation. So it's not like they can just dump a bunch more on you and the founders can sell on you. I don't know. What are your guys' thoughts like long term for this? Is this a quick hit? Do you think that maybe we could see the evolution of meme coins over here, or and how maybe it can relate and correlate to like NFTs? Like, what are your guys' overall thought on?
I mean, just like projects again, just like any other coins or tokens. I mean, there's going to be peaks and valleys, right? Like when nothing's really going on, I'm sure there's going to be a point where you can buy on a marketplace an NFT with some snake token, right? I mean, that's probably what they're kind of leaning towards. I think the fact that if they stay engaged in market as well as they do with their posts, and especially with their giveaways, if they're using some of the funds or whatever wherever they're getting it from to kind of do some NFT giveaways with it, I think that'll go a long way with people to kind of be more engaged and to kind of keep paying attention to what's going on.
Yeah, they were. I mean, the main thing about a meme coin too, like a successful one, is that can you keep the hype? Can you keep it rolling? Can you keep people interested? And can the memes obviously are king over on Twitter right now? I did think this one was hilarious today with the one with Wob. Did you guys get a chance to see this? You guys, when Wob finds out he's not the #1 influencer on Cardano anymore.
That's funny.
It's just fun though. They take shots and have a good time, and I think that's what it is. Like this guy painted like a whole mural for SNEK coin over here. So
that's crazy. I
did
not see that.
Right? Like
Yeah,
isn't that wild? Like the fact that this has already got stuff like that, it does feel like when you think about the embodiment of like what a meme coin is it has to be something that is like widely recognizable. And for us inside the Cardano community, that's why like Pepe has done so well, Doge has been so well. This meme was born inside of the Cardano community with the Chill Kongs and Magic Kong Mint, and it was just like it was a funny thing that was already a meme, and then to meme on top of that and just make it like that much more ridiculous. It's like I think it's why it's got legs, which doesn't have legs. Snakes don't got legs. But it does feel like a new wave is kind of taken over. At least like it's shifted the focus off of NFTs for right now over on Cardano, and I think it's getting people like, hey, we've got DeFi over here. It's starting to kind of kick off, and it's kind of pushing us away from that. Though there's nothing minting right now. Well, I'm bored and I need something to do. Well, your board needs something to do. This has definitely got your attention right now, and it's got everybody's attention.
That one's funny.
I think it came in perfect time because I think that's something that I think Block mentioned last night, where you usually see a lot of meme coins start popping up during the bull market, the bull runs. But you know, this is one that I think came at perfect time where people are like, oh, I'm not really doing anything. I'm chilling. And this is not a huge gamble as far as buying in a little bit to see what happens and maybe, you know, 2x, 3x, 5x. And so people jumped right on board.
It's crazy.
Any word from the Chill Kongs community?
No, the funny thing is Goofy Chris was a huge like Chill Kongs advocate, so they were like embracing it. Like they're having fun with it. Like they're looking at it in a way. If anything, can you imagine like you said, no press is bad press, right? But like or any press is a good press. So I completely butchered that on my end. But you think about it, they're I love this meme right here too. But no, like if you think about it, like, hey, whether you like Chill Kongs or not, or the Magic Kongs, like their SNEK is taken off, and they're like, what is SNEK? And you go back and the floor price for the like the little SNEKs on the Kongs are a lot higher now because of this. So it does correlate directly to that. And what else it's done is it's opened up a new wave of meme coins over on the Cardano network, which you're going to start to see a bunch more of these. TJ, I know you mentioned this a little earlier. I forget if it was Curly Knox or somebody over in our Discord posted about this one. They've got PNG instead of JPG. Like, so this was one of the ones we had looked, and they had a nice little run up. One today, if you guys are listening on the Friday that the podcast drops, is not going to make it. So if you're not listening on Friday, you're not going to make it over there, because there is a pre-sale for another one of these things, and I have no idea what this is going to do, and we're not endorsing any of this. It's never financial advice, always fun advice and Papa. But I do think that there's potential, and there's going to be legs for some of these to kind of copy what SNEK has done. And if any of these things stick somewhat, or even in the quick short term, you know, like the game, like you get in, you get out, you know, there's opportunities out there for people to make some money, because you go over to Tap Tools and you look at the most recently added coins. There's new ones getting added daily over here. So
Kanye,
dude, Rasta,
really?
Yeah,
Rain, like, yeah. I mean, some might not be. I mean, Jesus, all right.
Yeah. So
one is called Pump Dump.
Pump Dump 420 over there. Rain. I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting how Makatsky instead of Hosky over there.
Get ready. We got to come out with a Nafafa token. How hard is this?
Yeah. Hey, Nafafa over there. Real friends though, dude. We got to come up with some good tokenomics apparently. But yeah, you're going to see a lot more of this, I think.
Yeah, sure. You guys get 98% of the tokens.
Yeah, the founders get everything
from me. You can buy 98% of them.
Send all your ADA in the pre-sale.
Degens are gonna degen. I know even over in our chat, I forget whoever it was, so it was Rez or somebody was like, yo, you see this Pepe Blue? And we were like, what the hell is that? And he's like, I don't know, I sent 108 in. It's like, maybe I should send 108 in. Should I do that? Because you know, like I said, that was the same speculation with SNEK. Like if you went in early, you could have reaped the rewards with it. But if you bought at the top, you also could get wrecked. So at the end of the day, somebody always will get hurt, and you're always working against. Block said it nice over on the stream last night, but it's player versus player over here. You got PvP going on, and somebody's gonna lose. So you just got to figure out where. Most of the time when this happens, I'm usually on the other end of it. I'm like, all right, I bought in, and then it dumps or something. You know, you time it completely wrong.
Are you still holding after you bought back in again?
I snuck back in. I snaked back in.
I know you did, but I'm saying, are you holding since you snaked back in?
Yeah. Here's my wall right here. I'll put it right up live on stream for everybody to see. I got almost 35 million SNEK.
Dang, so you can still make some decent profit again.
Yeah, I
You
think
made some moolah from SNEK.
a SNEK. Oh, this was at 3,000. Here's the volatility of this too. This was worth 3,100 today, and then tonight it dropped 1,000 ADA.
What are you gonna do?
You got to cop
What are you
in
gonna
and
do?
out. That's where you make the real money.
Yeah, you gotta just
see, you
Your
gotta time
name
the
off
tops, buy the
1,000
dips.
every time.
You don't need to get all the way at the top. You just need to, you can see that's what the candlestick's for. Find those correction points.
Oh yeah.
Come on,
well,
Tom.
This is where the expert traders are made, and I am not an expert trader, so never take financial advice from me.
I want to see an update on Monday where it's
Also,
like
that takes a
500.
shit ton of time. You got to sit there and like pretty much stare at your computer like all the time.
Yeah, and I don't got time for that. Hey, Forex trade and SNEK over there. Now, how did you make it in the next bull market? Yeah, it's just SNEK every day. I was just a sneaky little SNEK. But yeah, we'll see how this ends up turning out for everybody. But it's been, at least if anything, I love when we get some memes. I love when it's a little bit of fun. Just to make sure everybody DJs responsibly out there, because this could be gone next week and we'll never see it again. Or it keeps going and we never know. Speaking of stuff going over here, Fahadouken over there. I love Fahadouken. We hit a bottom over here. Capitulation. Everybody's up in arms. Fahadouken put out a tweet yesterday, I guess, over the course of the podcast, 3 days ago, if you're listening on the Friday, saying that he's looking for high profile NFT collectors who could be interested in procuring part of his NFT collection. Serious offers and bulk offers over the next few weeks. 6 million ADA worth of stuff over there. If I'm reading that chart right. It always throws me off when you got like 4,000 K.
Yeah, I don't know how to read that.
Yeah,
4,000.
Yeah, 4,000.
It's a lot of thousands. It's a lot of zeros.
These
my bigger thing is we clearly roll with different circles here, because like, how many people have a bag that can even like, if they wanted to make an offer,
maybe
have anything left over, or you know what I mean? I guess the real thing here is that if you were to kind of curate it and go through and pick it out and sell them individually, you'd probably be able to, or hopefully, I guess, make more than what he is selling them as a bundle. So he's selling it to someone as an investment. They could buy it and then sell off ones that they'd like, things like that. But that is a high number.
Yeah, very high number.
It seems like it'd be hard to find right now in this market too.
It always, yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say, I mean, obviously, again, I always say this all the time, but that's one of the reasons why we got in this space. The majority of us was to make some money. So if he's feeling that now's the time to sell, or whatever personal stuff he has going on, he wants to make an extra liquidity, I respect him for doing that. I would do that too. I would have done that a long time ago, honestly. But I mean, my situation is different from his situation. So if he wants to make some extra money from all the NFTs that he's accumulated, or strategically, whatever the case may be, like, let him do it. I think it's a great idea for him. Good for him. I hope he gets to sell some of that.
I remember when I started in Cardano NFTs back in August of 2021, and he had over like 10,000 of them or something like that at that point. And he was known as like a big collector before he ever became involved with Equine.
10,000 NFTs, not
10,000 NFTs. And basically he was known as like the collector inside the space, and it was just kind of cool to follow his wall. He had a bunch of things made from him early on. And since then he's basically been like, I haven't really sold any of this stuff. I've been holding on to it for a long time. He goes, I put my heart and soul into this collection. I value it very highly, and as many others would. Includes a lot of the rare stuff, and then it's a lot of first era NFTs on Cardano. He goes, I still have much conviction and belief in the technology and products these NFTs portray as I did in the first days. I'm pursuing this to reallocate some of my resources. I have not been taking profits along the way and never have time to trade individual pieces.
See, exactly.
So he's not leaving. I know a lot of people are like, oh, Saha's selling, we're done, we're out. This is just the bottom.
I don't believe so. I hope not. I mean, he, always just be like, oh shit, I just made 4 million.
Yeah.
Somebody read it. Nice life. It's been fun. I did what I needed to do. I mean, this is what you guys want to do too, right? Still issue. I don't know. I'm out of here.
He goes, some may read this as a sell signal or panic. Let them read from it what they want. I'm not going to refrain from exploring my available options just to not scare the fragile feelings of some speculators. And he's like, dude, I'm doing my thing right now. And I love it because people are weighing in on it. He goes, why does anyone ever sell anything? I wrote a follow-up explaining I'm not looking for a big exit, just considering selling some stuff for liquidity. If
exactly. You know I didn't even read this properly. That's exactly what I was saying.
He goes, I'm not paper handing or distress selling. He goes, I'm just trying to recover some costs, which is smart, right? Like, you want to go into the next bull cycle. I think it's smart. There's a reason these people got to where they got to, because they were smart traders or early conviction or something along those ways. So I think it's also smart when they're deciding to make some moves inside the space, especially if they're not like exiting the space. They're just doing something different or looking to free up some liquidity, like that's also a thing to pay attention to. Which is, I think, why it's got as much attention as it has, is because these guys are smart and they're gearing up to make their next leg up inside the next part of the market. So if anything, it's just like it's a bag check for yourself too, of like, are you way over invested in these NFTs, and do you have liquidity on the side for something if it does take off? What I thought was very interesting, and Tom, I know we were talking about it, and TJ, you heard before we had jumped in, was when Alexander Monad over here kind of put a little thing. He goes, what about an inverse bid grab bag off? For example, 1,000 ADA for 100 NFTs. You, Faha, chooses the NFTs. But he goes, well, also, you could also do a remint, do a 10K remint, put 10,000 NFTs in a wallet, randomly assigned for mint price. We need to have enough good stuff in it to make people want to mint it. And basically random roll.
That's just a lot of work, though. Like, if he's doing all that work and effort, he might as well just list it individually at that point for what the price he wants.
Yes. He goes, I've thought about it before. I think it could work. Let's talk. Talking with Patrick Tobel over here about partnering up to make it work. It is a lot of work, but like I said, if you want to get the value you feel you deserve, and it also plays into like the DJ nature of people too, of NFTs, of like, can you imagine like, hey, I got a bag that had a couple space buds in it, and on my random mint, I don't know if I'm willing to pay like a cheaper price to enter into that raffle kind of style. Why not?
Oh, I definitely jump in for sure.
Yeah, like it's
worth it. What's in there for sure.
All right. So I love that idea. I love that you can get into like these auction style things because of this. And I don't know, it just gives another way for people to have some fun and trade and DJ a little bit, I guess.
That's too much of a gamble for me. Like, let's just say the price was 1,080. You can get a bag of gems. You can get a bag of dirt, essentially. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you really
both though.
Honestly, though,
you can get like a first generation Aeonian Sky.
I feel like this would sell out pretty quickly if you priced it properly.
I think it would sell out quickly too, but I feel obviously, as always, like someone's gonna be left like disappointed. Like, shit, I got this one.
I mean, that's the nature of NFTs. You see people disappointed right when they buy, and then they
sell. They know that on this going in. You know what I mean?
Like,
that's kind of like, you
promise them the world. It's like a lottery ticket, essentially. It's like, I know I'm probably not going to win, but I'm going to play anyway because I might get it.
Well, that's not the mindset you go in with. It's I'm going to win this.
Yeah. Well, it's also the mindset.
Damn, no hogs this week.
Well, like even exactly. When we play the lotto, like in my mind, I've already planned out the next 50 years of my life. My financial advisor, how we're getting up there in Tallahassee to cash in that ticket, all that stuff. So you're right though. So people that are actually paying for that price, whatever the price may be, they know what they're getting into, making that, sending that mint over.
I would go for it. I
know
you would go
for it. Buying a Rock and Jason Statham, they're going to escort me up.
Yep. My God, can you imagine if you landed like something crazy though?
Like a bag of
armored, money collection car.
Oh, here's the next back. Here's the next thing though.
Wrap me up in styrofoam.
You win the rare NFTs, and then you go into the same situation. Like, dude, I got to offload this now. I got to find a buyer, and then you go right back to the loop. I don't know, man. I love that. That's what the whole Cardano Twitter about, like taking a break sometimes, or why you get so deep into this stuff. It's like something like this happens, becomes news, and then everybody's like, "Oh, we're done. It's over." And it's just
so
like
over, bros. That's like it's back and forth every single day. It's like there's that meme picture of that where it's like you go from like let's fucking go to like it's over to it's so over, done.
Yeah,
we're completely finished. We're ruined, and it can be a jump back and forth multiple times a day sometimes.
I think it just shows too, like the nature of like the space of the people who are in here still is because the mindset is so like short term. The right people that are in here, the smart people, are not the ones chasing all these little memes. They're not doing all that stuff. They're spending and wasting all their ADA. And instead of investing in good projects, they're just kind of tossing it around. And it's always fun to have like a bag to just do those little fun things. But if you're really being smart right now, like those people aren't the ones doing all this and going back and forth and becoming, I don't know, part of that day-to-day of negativity. I feel like over on Twitter, at least from my angle, like the smart people are accumulating and doing what they need to do to be positioned well for the next run.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Faha for that. I know they just minted over on Equine. They did their founders passes things. So I know they've got a bunch of stuff coming up, and hopefully we'll take a look at that this summer. I know Equine's a project that is going to be putting some deliverables out soon. So shout out to them. Sneking it up on the back end.
Yes, please.
Let's do it. I know TJ's been waiting forever. He's been sick. Took a night off, but he's still here recording. We're still here building in the bear, snacking in the meme coin market and having a good time, dude. So it's always fun to get a chance to do these, show up.
It is always good. I wish I just felt a little bit better, but it was good conversations we had tonight. So looking forward to listening back on Thursday, doing the timestamps, and listening again on Friday when it's posted.
Yeah, Tom, dude, how are we gonna take us out of this little thing? I know, mic check one, SNEK one.
I'm a snake.
One of those two. We'll figure it out.